did you last smell the fresh scent of blossoming lilacs? Heard the soft cooing of a puffy bird with a bright plume? Felt the soft hum of the earth, yearning for attention? You've embraced the ever-changing nature of reality. Oh, proud reaper, sometimes you cut too deep. I dreamt the bags of sickly meat and brittle bone ceased to exist, collapsed into a pile of bone meal and bubbling innards juice. From the mulch rose a new, better human being, much more capable of living, unburdened by weak, spindly ligaments and fragile respiratory systems. It's an image that raises more questions than it solves. You imagine a golden trim to a rotten shack. We know more things under the stars than a reaper yet to open their eyes. Be seeing you.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having. Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile. Yes, you expect your daily summary, but I still cannot find it in me to burden my... So, off you go.
I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the... human department, right? I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years. Don't worry, stranger. It gets easier. At least it did for me. For you see, I'm also in the human department. Don't worry. I'm sure you'll meet plenty more, provided you don't get fired. So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do? Hang on. How do you know how humans are doing in their realm? Don't tell me you're actually using that Cocker app to keep track of what's happening. I haven't opened it in years. It's the little app on your phone that shows you what's going on in the world. You've looked at your phone, right? Thought so. I mean... the instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople. And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. Great! So very engaging. And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks. Huh! I've seen the boss, like, once. Not gonna happen. I bet it's all part of fate's grandiose plan. The equilibrium. And who am I? A mere spawn to question it. Do they, though? Do they really? Or is it an illusion? Congratulations? I just do what fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make. Have you ever heard the inspiring story of Scullifus? I'm guessing you haven't, since it happened way back when we still used rubber stamps instead of markers. Okay, so Scullifus spent all day every day stamping profiles to live or die. They got a grandiose case of carpal tunnel from all that stamping, but still they kept on going. Every day they'd receive a heap of new profiles, which were basically the same as the ones they'd stamped the day before. Almost as if powering through the carpal tunnel wasn't making any difference. Almost as if it wasn't worth it. In any case, they kept going. Kept on stamping. Because they had to. Because when you give up, the cosmos, that meaningless entropy, it will. And I'm never gonna let that happen. Even if it means doing the exact same thing. Day in, day out. I'm glad, stranger. May this story fill you with determination whenever you need it. Besides, as long as the coins keep coming, can we really complain? You mean, what? Ignore my instructions? Won't that get me, like, instantly fired? I could start sparing some of these door-to-door salespeople, maybe. What the heck. I'll do it. Time for some of these salespeople to live at last. They seem harmless enough. Thanks for the chat, stranger. I'm off to sow some chaos. See you later. I hope.
Why, if it isn't young Grimster, back again to delight my eye.
Why do I smell the rank odor of blood on this hatchling? Ooh, and with a killer outfit to boot. Perhaps the boss has upgraded the assemblage if we're actually getting worthwhile spawns for it. What brings you to bask in the glory of Florian the Eradicator, young good? Evil. Is there a difference when it comes to our work? Surely not. Don't cling to such illusions. This is the work we're born for, and isn't gratification for a job well done good. Oh, to hear their wails of grief brings joy to my withered heart. You know how it... Behold, the doctrine of destruction has attracted another associate. Hey, you think we should start a club? Meet up every now and then, get taste... Awesome! This is going to be great! First order of business, we need an awe-inspiring name. What should the club be called? Classy. Okay, to scheduling. How often should we meet up? Yeah, cool. It'll really structure the month efficiently. Excellent. Bringeth flesh to sacrifice upon the altar of gore. Meanwhile, I'll find us a proper meeting room, set it up, print a few posters. Perhaps others will want to join. I decree our first official gathering will occur in 2 weeks. Mark it to your annals of transience. I must be off.
Doubloons will get ye anything, matey. Yo ho ho! What can old Mortimer provide ye with today?
Grim? How about we skip the pleasantries and get back to usual pointless drudgery? Right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested. At least someone seems to be up to their task. Oh, whatever. You? No, Grim. You have not. Why am I livid? Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations. Because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research. Because, as was reminded, the saying goes, now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than... Yes, exactly. Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job. It is rather irritating, is it not? No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
Mighty, 'tis an utmost pleasure to see you again. The base the marble plate of yore, the arms melted from the cannons of a galleon, a socket a shell of a ferocious sea monster, the shade made from the skull of the beast of Hogward, the coil bent from the thorns of a rose bush in Guyana. I, me drinking buddy, a master electrosmith, built this illuminator. He also loved to spark me drink and laughed gleefully when me whole jaw sizzled. Pranked him right back by knocking his teeth out.
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff? You've been clicking around for quite a while. You have the fortitude to keep on with the grind until the very end. Must be why fate chose you instead of all the other candidates. Lost souls. No weirder than your death. At least that got you here. To the office, where you belong.
Grim, welcome. You know, pursuing my art has given me insights. I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning. A disarray of thoughts. Listen, is death really such a bad thing? It would be better for everyone. In fact, do these humans even truly exist? Their ephemeral being leads to no relevant outcome. It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life. They exist in a state of hubris and arrogance, considering them the center of the universe. Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises. Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. There are departments even for these events. Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant, yet full of themselves. The grandeur of everything will not get superseded by specks of nothing. It matters not how they live through their subjective experiences, millions upon billions of them, everyone considering themselves unique. And technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale, yet also exceedingly similar, copying each other, living through similar events with similar basic reactions. While the universe is full of endless wonders they cannot and will not even experience or perceive, ever. Their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside their subjective experience or understanding. Do you know the saying, Grim, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it? Good, yes. Imagine that, life reduced only to some human vicinity. The ultimate height of arrogance ingrained in them, to imagine their presence to be paramount. The tree does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. It has grown without anyone present. It has lived a life. None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness. Yes, you get to skip your performance review. Good night, Grim.
If I ever return to the seas, I'd have ye on me crew anytime. We don't really plunder educational organizations, eh? Ye can't rob the ideas hiding inside the brain. Well, usually. So where did I get these fancy scholarly glasses, ye ask? Once, they belonged to a royal merchant whose caravan I held at gunpoint. So he made me an offer I couldn't refuse. 'Tis be a powerful artifact, turning one into a formidable business powerhouse. How'd ye think I got a hold of this shop?
Ah, the beginning. It has the sweet taste of deliverance. It is a captivating day, is it not, Grim? No. Indeed. Alas, transformations often require sacrifices. Do you agree? My high spirits leave me at a loss for words. Not much else to say. Go on, get back to work. I trust you to make the correct choices. I, myself, must concentrate. The muses have struck me. They beckon. Work to be done while there is still time.
How many times have we met? I lost all count. My, 'tis a true classic. See, me and me crew were sailing round the side pole or terminus, freezing our nuts off. Blinding storms, icy blizzards. Them's some ruthless times. Dog eat dog, they say. Or pirates eat pirates, more like. Got lucky to find a whole field of tundra cotton when we did. Made some cloaks to keep the bones warm. Much too warm nowadays, though. So you're more than welcome to it.
Psst. Hey, what, pray tell, happened to the world? Stuck in a hole and insistent on using the scythe as a shovel. Do you know the story of the wyvern and the prince consort? Of course you do. A young, quick-witted prince consort was once using their gift of charm. They tried to alter the ways of the wyvern. Soon, the beast and the prince found resonating ideas and ambitions. They molded the land in rather inept ways, whilst thwarting attempts of rescue by the queen. Then the wyvern, tired of the desolation, ate the prince and flew away. Yes. Yes. It doesn't matter if your mistakes were countless or few. We are thankful of our time together, even as it'll be pretty horrible from here on out.